Deadmines on an Undead week. So first I thought, do I even have energy to stream? I did a bit of testing already off stream. But then I decided, yeah, I might as well try to stream a little bit, see how that goes. And consequently, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. I actually managed to kill the first two bosses with Talnos at minus 3.6 levels. Yeah. But I failed at Sneed. But I can't afford to fail at Sneed. Failing at Sneed, I'm starting to have a mental block at Sneed. Somehow that fight just gets to me. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. But here we have a bit of an easier one with Baron. Although we have no useful relics whatsoever, which is an issue for sure. Let's see how that goes. Oh, need to set up the content settings properly. Just a moment. So the game. Craft Rumble. Now everything is fine. Alright. Alright. Up against Mr. Smite. Let's go. Now I'm able to take that. I will take the Mighty Stone and leave the dwarves behind. Actually, I won't even take the Mighty Stone. Oh, no, that's a bummer. In fact, don't even succeed in killing anything. Well, that was a very disappointing opener. Let's see about it. I'm sending a Chimera out there. Now I'm taking the stone. This time for sure. Should have sent those out. No, the Prowler is coming. Oh, but the chain lighting. Well, still not too bad. It's still not too bad. Oh, we get a good hit with the eggs here. We get to kill the troll. That was nice. That's very, very nice. Let's go. Hi, superhero. Alright, alright. We'll get some damage in. Alright, alright. That push is going well. We need Whelpegs. Whelpegs, save me. They will save me, I believe. Oh, that hurts. No. Ambushed. Oh. Should have been a bit faster there. Okay. Well, we can work with this. It's not impossible by any means. It's just really huge problem is that I haven't been able to mine. Not being able to mine is a major issue. Now they get to mine, so I will lose this one. This one's a loss, but there's always next time. I made a few mistakes here. I mean, this giving that 5 gold, that just ended everything. I think I needed to babysit my miners a little bit more carefully. But let's see. Didn't feel too bad. Those options are awful. let me see. Advanced. We'll take that stone. And then we're going to send the Abomination and the Chimera on this side, I believe. We'll put the Chimera. Then we like the Abomination. Send some chickens here as well, why not? Can fight against that with the well eggs. They're conveniently fighting against everything. Can also get some skeletons here. Fight against that one. Very convenient, very convenient. Nice living bomb. Did you see that living bomb? People say living bomb is useless. No, maybe it is. Okay, okay. Keep pushing. Get the Chimera out there. Chimera, go, 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 go. Keep the poison up, keep the poison up. Okay, can the base handle that? Base can handle that, right? I believe in the base. But sadly the miner is also... Oh no! But yes! Kill it, kill it! Got it. Hi, Alex. Okay, we made it through the first boss. Yikes. Many more to go. Anyway, that's Mr. Smite. Unlost epaulets. Parchment. Airborne toxin. Oh. Maybe the epaulets will do something. Let's see. Hi, Shaheen. Alright. Let's try to get something done. Alright, these are going to go over there. We're going to send these out there as well. Let's send that over there. I'm going to living bomb these. Not my greatest place. Can't put chickens against those now. I can get some stuff out there. I'm going to get some real quick attacks here. No, this went poorly now. I don't have anything that I can send. Yeah, now I messed it up. Sorry about that one. It's totally my bad. Good. I converse. Thank you. I'm glad they have been of use. Let's try to play this a little bit more carefully. I had a really bad opening hand there and I wasn't able to adjust fast enough. I mean, it can be done because of course you cycle through your hand and then you have the cards you need. But I was a little indecisive on what to play. But let's do it better this time. Here we go, we start. Oh, that one goes over there. So I'm going to open that chest. I'm going to do a bit of living bombing out there. Send out an abomination. Together with this. I might send them to that tower actually. Now that this is the situation, we might send them over there to that tower, take that tower. Just destroy that tower and build some gold. Because I will need some gold to kill those. You're telling me that I can't actually get the tower? That is disappointing news. Come on, I want the tower. I want the chest as well. Seriously. Okay, well, it's not hopeless yet. We're going to get that gold and then we can blow these up. No, this is now not going very well. And that explosion was a little bit mistimed. And 5, and then we get the Chimera. But the base is fully healthy. This has been the weakest. My weakest attempt at this so far. Now this base is now going to go down. I can't defend the base. Is it the problem with the skeletons? Maybe. Skeletons could be the problem. But can I fix that problem without other extensive changes to the army? Because I don't really have a lot of good undead alternatives. I mean, my undead alternatives... There is like Plague Farmer, which also does not shoot air. I'm a little low on things that shoot air here. If I had an armored abomination, it doesn't matter as much, because then the Griffin Rider is just going to hit at the armored one. But now I tried to do it without giving that armored. Maybe that's a mistake. I just want to try to find room for Wellpex too. Trying to fit in many things. But it gets a little difficult. If I do it like this, then I don't have... other unbounds. Would I give up on the chickens? Then I could have Quillboar. If I have the Wellbacks, I don't necessarily need the chickens. So that could open up a bit of a different path. I might give it a try. Let's see how that goes. Instead of the chickens, I can now have a Quillboar. This doesn't give me more troops that shoot air, though. I have sometimes used the skeleton body just to have something that shoots, something that's ranged. Murlocs could be an option. I'll give it a try and see how it feels. Let's see. Chickens are useful against the Prowlers and the Torrents, so I'm not sure how I can do without the chickens, but let's see. I want to take the stone. Oh, too late at trying to take the stone. Not fast enough. Well, send this one out there. Get over this. But it's taking too much damage now that it's not armored. So maybe the plan is not functional. Just the sheer amount of damage it takes now that it's not armored is a little discouraging. No! I placed them too close to the torrent so that the charge went over them. Hooking the bear is not very useful now, is it? No, it is not. Place the Chimera here, so that it's going to kill those. These X are too late. Yeah, and then the base destroyed. Let's see. Mid-range, one question. Today I got 500 gold and 5 stars for a Chimera. Do you know what did that happen? Yeah, I even made a video about it this morning. Last night Blizzard made a forum post that they are going to give 3 pieces of compensation for the bugs that plagued the game during January and February. There's 500 coins for everybody. There's 5 Chimera stars for people most affected by its being missing from the grid. And then there's a Mythic Dome for people most affected by the PvP crash bugs. Whatever that most affected means, I don't know. On the Discord, I think they said that anyone who just played PvP got the tome. I didn't get the tome, but I didn't play any PvP either. I got the gold, or coins, their coins, gold coins. Coins and the stars as well. Oh, that's a living bomb if I ever saw one. Boom. Also drop that over there and take the stone. Start the attack from there. Also support it a little bit and we can go mine. Well, here I can drop these. Oh, I was late with them. That is awkward. Also, I missed to lose the miner. Oh well, and then I guess we died. well. We're a little bit alive. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, that's going to... I need to drop this over here. It can't tank enough. Maybe the unarmored abomination is a no-go. I was just thinking that I would really want to try... I want to try to incorporate Chimera. Because Chimera was really good for me on the final boss. And in order to make space for the Chimera, I had to drop the Frostwolf Shaman. But perhaps that approach is not strong enough. Isn't this the heavier team in terms of cost? Yeah, it is a little bit. That's because of what I was trying to do here. Then again, in dungeons, you can do costs like this, especially considering that like Living Bomb is not really part of the rotation. Hey, thanks for the sub. So like average cost here is not, it's not the real average cost in the sense that I just basically just have one slot less in some of the maps because Living Bomb is not in the usual rotation. So that already cuts down this cost a little bit. Cool with armor after cannibalize. Yeah, that could work. It does require a specific talent, which is a little unfortunate. But it's one approach we could take. Trying to get this more cycle friendly. Then we could try to keep the Chimera as well. Because I took this team to Sneed at minus 3.6 levels. But I lost that Sneed and I really want to build a team that can beat Sneed, because it feels really bad to like beat Smite and beat Cookie and then lose at Sneed, so we have to consider that. No way anybody's pushing up 22 plus without talents. Yeah, but do they have exactly the right talent, because the game is super punishing. And of course, the guide should work with everybody, because only the relative difference matters. 21 versus 22 is exactly the same as 8 versus 9. Exactly the same. Every interaction works exactly the same. Only the level difference matters because of the way the progression works in this game. So even if I was doing 29 versus 30, that would still be the same as 8 versus 9. So it would apply to all the same players. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Take that stone so stop giving. Alright, now we get the armored. Alright, armor is in. Okay. Murlocs and stuff coming. No, you have got to be kidding me. I was sure that would have turned around and shot here. I don't know how I misevaluated that so much. Oh. They're coming from the stone as well. That one went quite wrong. But let's try again. Also, as you can see over there on the other side, I'm currently running a Call of Dragons sponsorship. So if you can give me 20 minutes of your time and play that to city level 5 and joining an alliance, then that would really help out the channel. Playing the level 11 would help out a lot even more, but that takes hours, so that's also a pretty tall ask. But I have 3 days, 4 days, something like 4 days, I think, remaining on that. As you can see, we're quite far from the goal of 50 people. But every person counts, every single one. Alright, let's try to do this again. Put that over there to grab that place. I'll drop these over there. That seems like a nice idea. Just look at those explosions. Those were some high-quality explosions right there. That's what I want to see. Rise, we rise. Oh, we living bomb those. Yep, they be dead now. I wasn't fast enough there. Okay. Can still be fine. We got some kind of an attack in from here. Alright, that one must feed. Okay, here we go. Commit this one. Should kill those pretty quickly. Drop one of these over here, one of those over there. No, I have lost the mighty stone again. The base is not looking too healthy either. I can tell you that. That base. I have seen better bases. My days. No. Ouch. Feeling a little sad about the Chimera Dream here. Surely there's a way to make it work. Obviously, each week when you have to do it with a different family, and then there's 2 slots dedicated to that family. So it changes the army comp that you need to use. But let me see. We grab that place over there. We drop some of these over here. Oh, those needed to be dropped a little bit earlier. I'm a little late. Not as much late as I had feared. the ghoul just be chilling. I need to get to mining here. No, I can't get to mine. Oh dear. Looks like we're quite dead. Maybe it's the army, maybe it's the execution. Either way, need to figure out something. I could do the Armored Abomination strat. I could ditch the Chimera Dream. What about the Armored Abomination? Then I have to ditch one of these. Doing it with no unbound seems incredibly scary. Actually, I can't ditch the... Of course I can't ditch that slot. Ah. Yeah, so then it doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Then I would have to ditch the Chimera. I need elemental for that. There's my elemental. Wee. At least the reroll mechanic still works like it used to. Only works if you have fully golden army. If you don't have a fully golden army, then changing the slots does nothing. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it works. Well, then I can have the Armored Abomination. That one isn't actually very useful. Maybe it is. Now I'm a little low on power to fight against the Griffin Rider. But on the other hand, with the Armored Abomination in, then fighting against the Griffin Rider isn't as important. Okay. So it's Armored Abomination time. Let's go. I do want to take the... Well, maybe I can just drop this over there, though. Nation is taking more damage than I expected it to be honest. Send these over there. Take that route. Oh no, now that's not a great route. Well, let's just make another one. I do need to get to mining. Mining is important. Ooh, they execute. That's why it took so much damage. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Move it, folks, move it. Make it armored. Yes, thank you. Some poison. I like where we're going now. See, the power of Armored Abomination. It's just something else. Need an unbound for Sneed. Yeah. Usually you would want kind of would be useful to have two. But we're experimenting a little bit here. So let's see. I had a bit of a different strategy in mind, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. That was going to go mine. And then I need... I guess I need these two now. Make it armored. Yes, thank you. And we should still get enough gold to get this one in. Whoa. Surprisingly hard battle. I expected easier. Need to be ready soon for another living bomb. And the abomination got a little off track. That's unpleasant for sure. Not critical. It's starting to get a little bit less pleasant now. Oh dear, that prowler. I didn't see where that came from, but that's a huge problem. Alright, I guess we lost this one actually. Maybe I did need something more for them. Maybe I did need a little bit something more for the Griffin Riders. Because this is not looking good. Yeah, I need a little bit of something more for the Griffin Riders. Still do the armored abominations, but I will need a little bit of something else for this. Hi, Comet. I do have I have another go. Well, okay, we can do another try. Okay, we sent that one over there. Just don't have a whole lot to send here. Can't find the abomination. That's a problem. Do I have enough gold to... Let's see. Hope I have. I'll try. Do I have enough gold to get 6 before these come? Oh, with the chest spawning, we do. Do it even without that. Boom. No, the prowler that's really annoying. Wasted the chickens a little bit. I lost the chest, I shouldn't lose any chests here. That's just not how this game should work at all. And 6, and then we get to do this. And hopefully we still have a base to come back to. We don't. Yep. I needed some adjustments to the army. Smite was simple, but the difficulty of Deadmines is really trying to balance your army for all 3 bosses, because none of them are walkovers. So you actually need an army that can handle all 3. And typically you need to make some compromises and weaken your army against some of the bosses so that it's strong, you know, against the entire dungeon. And then it's just a matter of what are those compromises that you choose to do. And where do you accept a weaker army so that you will overall have the strongest army. Switch. What happened with the skeleton party on the replicator? One of the skeletons is going to get replicated. The others are fine. But whelpegs, the eggs don't get replicated. It just ignores them. A whelp will get replicated, but not an egg. So you can't drop the eggs on it and expect it to copy those instead of a molten giant. The safe pilot option is always there, of course. Safe pilot does kill a Griffin Rider. Does it even with this bad talent? I haven't found the better talent yet. Yeah, I have done that a lot. I mean, I've used chickens on previous weeks as well, but they're not easy to time. Maybe we'll bring back the good old safe pilot. Sucks that I have coming in hot, which is really sad because coming in hot I think was the better talent before the nerf. And for some reason they just wanted to kill that talent. Don't you have red buttons? Yeah, I have like 30. Right, here we go. An armored abomination. I was just going to take the stone. I'll send some chickens out there to make this progress a little bit faster. This one can kill that reasonably quickly. Now we get to mine as well, and the chickens will kill that miner so that they don't get to mine. Important things. And as soon as I get some gold, then I will send another abomination from here. Like now. Because that abomination, of course, is not going to last indefinitely. It did last a fair bit, but cannot last forever. This one should be interested enough to shoot at the Murlocs. And it was indeed. If I had the safe pilot, I could do stuff like this. I need to play one mini to get to... Now we'll play this. It's fine. It's acceptable. It's going to be fine. Take that living bomb. can't download. Tells me it's going to redirect after a minute I get a message. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. A couple of people have done it, so it should work. I did try that the link works myself as well, but I already had an account, so of course it doesn't count. I had to disable my ad blocker though, in order to get the redirect to work. Then I enabled it afterwards again. Mini's poison lasts twice as long and deals twice as much damage. That Basilisk Fang sounds interesting. Let's try that. Fun to play with the good old save pilot. Alright, chickens and miter. That's the start that I really, really want. And then we play this. These are going to go forward here. And then it's this one. Boom. These chickens can take the tower, right? I believe chickens can take the tower. Alright, I really thought the chickens could take the tower. But I was wrong. No, and then instead I lost the chest. Well, that didn't quite work out the way I thought it would. But hey, the tower is mine after all. Okay. Phenomenal. Then all I need is another 2 gold and we're golden. Jump. Boom. Yes. Now we are ready. Did you just let it mine? You did. No. I can't stop that mining either. That's unpleasant. It's obviously unpleasant, but it's by no means a disaster. Okay, chickens will open the chests for me. Fine, fine. Alright, we're back in action. And we're living bombing here. Life is good, life is good. Life is good and that cookie is so going to go down. It's so going down. Boom. God, it's blocked from my country. Oh dear. Do you live in Belgium? Belgium blocks all of everything that tries to abuse you, right? Although, I mean, I didn't think its monetization was particularly bad. I mean, there's far fewer pop-ups than with something like Raid. Of course, there are some pop-ups. That's what mobile games do. Anyway, we got True Cookie. That's good. These counts are good. And we're up against Sneed. I really need to come up with a better strategy for Sneed. Sneed just keeps giving me trouble. Alright, here we go, here we go. I want that to be armored. I am aware that the Tauren is going to just charge my shaman. I couldn't kill it in time. It's unpleasant. Now I have the safe pilot killing these bat riders. So there's that. Yikes. Where did that come from? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted. Momentarily distracted by the Tauren. But it's fine, right? It's fine. Well, if a shaman gets copied, I'm in so much trouble. As long as shaman is not the one getting copied, we're gonna be fine. Alright. Our assault is going. The assault is in. Okay. How's the attack doing? Could be doing better. I would need this. I need the safe pilot. I needed that a little earlier. Actually needed that a little earlier. We did it. We did it after all, even though I didn't get the safe pilot when I wanted it. So, what I planned to do there was that I thought that I actually want to do a push through the middle. I want to take the leftmost tower, and then I want to push through the middle when I'm pushing with an Armored Abomination, because I don't need to get many minis through. Armored Abomination is so incredibly strong. So then I minimize the time and the opportunities for the platforms to activate. Safe pilot was mandatory there, it killed the Batrider. I just should have cycled to it a little bit faster, and the Abomination would have lived too. So I was actually a little slow. But that was a minus 2.3. I did have the Basilisk Fang, by the way, on those plague farmers. So that definitely contributed. But better play would have also done it, so it's not like Basilisk Fang was the only reason for success. So this was now Deadmines with Baron. And there it was a 23. So I had a couple of 22s, but I mean, it was still a 23, so... That actually looked like a pretty decent party for this. I do enjoy Armored Abominations a lot, and it's Undead week, so what other Undead am I going to play? I mean, we did try Ghoul. I tried to play this off stream a little bit first as well, and I tried Skeletons and I tried Skeleton Party. I played a few Undead here. Thought about Necro, but couldn't find really a spot for it. But that one looked quite strong. What had I imagined I would play with the other leaders? I had thought I would play something like this. But in reality, I would actually just play the same arm as with the Baron, right? So the Plague Farmer. Can Sylvanas get... Sylvanas has Unbound. Yeah, so Sylvanas can get the exact same army. Bring back the good old safe pilot. Well, I mean, there are some really weak minis here, because we're trying to hit Bat Riders and Griffin Riders for the most part. How does it go? Need to check real quick on Warcraft Rumble GG. So safe pilot. Well, obviously now the damage is a little bit reduced. Usually the crash damage would be... Oh, well, Rumble GG has not updated. It shows the old safe pilot stats. Well, the crash damage should be 220 now. And how much health does Griffin Rider have? Griffin Rider has 170. So if Griffin Rider is +2... Yeah, you can kill Griffin Rider 2 levels under. And Bat Rider... You can kill Bat Rider as well, 2 levels under. With just the initial hit. And then even more can come. So yeah, you get rid of both of those. Those are the main targets here anyway, so safe pilot is a perfectly viable option for this use, even in its nerfed state. Well, now everyone's against the 24. This is obviously getting a little -3.3, but I haven't visited the dungeon yet with Sylvanas, so I don't know what relics I'm going to get. Oh. Well. These suck even harder than the previous ones. Do I want the taunt? I mean, there are upsides and downsides to having taunt. It can be potentially base saving. But it can also get my ranged minis killed. So, like, upsides and downsides. Avast. Alright, assault is coming from that side. Here we go. Let's make it armored. I hate it that it draws the bear. That's the part that I like the least. I want the stone. Take the mighty stone and leave the dwarves behind. Alright, can we go and mine a little bit maybe? Maybe, you never know, you never know. This taunt is not very good. Yeah, that taunt just doesn't do what I want taunt to do in general. Whoa! I was not expecting that one to get killed. Honestly. I was not expecting that. Safe pilot! Good safe pilot. Alright, this should be fine. That's going to charge this. That's going to be a fine battle. We can get another abomination in from here. And then we're just going to give it some armor. Try to deploy this far enough so that it won't taunt too much. Abomination is not doing too well, but it's doing well enough. Yeah, no, hey. Good to see you. Alright, go, 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 go. Team, let's make this happen. I need the armor. Give it armor, and then chickens can handle this. And then we need some support. Okay. Everything's looking so sweet right now. So incredibly sweet. Now this is the way this game is meant to be played. Oh, that execute though. That execute hurt. Okay, more stuff is coming at me again. That's not great. Chickens are doing their job though. Good chickens, good chickens. We're going to have an armored plague farmer, but that's fine. Chickens did their part. Let me get some burn in. No, another execution. Okay. Trying to attack. Too late. Ouch. Well then I've been okay-ish, I guess. Rumble numbers have been going steadily down, so that's of course a little unfortunate. But there's a new Rumble season coming next week. There's a new Hearthstone expansion coming. Although I've become a little bit allergic to random stuff, and Ramat Mage being now the new meta has been a little bit hard for me when it comes to Hearthstone. We'll try this one. The taunt on deploy wasn't very useful. But other than that, life's okay, I suppose. Nothing too special. Trying to make this content creation thing work. No, these were not useful. That was a waste of time. Now, time to bring in the big guns. And the small guns. No, that's painful. And so is the miner. I have to kill the miner, actually. Can't let them mine. I did that arrow pointed the wrong way. Well, this is a loss, but yeah, we can just restart. Or surrender, because we can't restart in a dungeon. Kovadis, can I join your guild to pick up the last season reward? Sure, send a request. Does he read YouTube comments? Yes. Have you noticed that there are like hundreds of answers from me on YouTube comments? Yeah, taunt was useless. But hey, Kovadis, you need to send a request, because you can't invite people to guilds. Fabiano was able to cheese my way through Dynamo with the Blake Farmer. Alright. Awesome. That's just a problem if you manage to win sometimes 5 levels below, then what about next week? How are you going to do next week? So, old card, and if you can't find it, it's English United States. And the description says OG's Guild. So if anyone wants to pick up, if anyone in this guild doesn't have these, you can't get the tomes, you have to be in the guild to earn when the tomes are earned to get them. But you can get the Emperor and the Cosmetic Tower and the Epic Core. Sect. Maybe that's you. We're going to assume. Ooh, rewards. I like rewards. Rewards are fun. I still believe in the team. I don't believe in the relics, but let's see what happens. Okay. It's all coming from that side, that's fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. We just want an armored abomination to handle all of that. I do need to take the stone. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit with some chickens. No! Execute. Execute is still painful. Well. Oh no. That spiderling is going to kill my miner, isn't it? Eventually it will. Unless it's permanently stuck. Which I totally would not mind. And its position is so close that that one doesn't charge. I really needed to get that troll with the... This is not going too well. No, not the execution again. I just can't catch a break. I have to try to stop the mining. But I have to protect my own miner. And then maybe. Although this base is not looking very healthy. So I suppose there is no way to actually make it survive. This is the only way. Only potential way. It's unlikely to be enough. Yeah, the abomination can't withstand all this damage. No whelps for the Tauren. No, they're quite unnecessary. They are one way you can handle it, but it's not very mana efficient. Chickens are generally stronger. We did a 23 with this army. So that was already a minus. What was it? That was Baron. That was a minus 2.3. So I know the army works. But now we're doing more than minus 3, and that's starting to be borderline impossible. I did the first 2 bosses with Talnos earlier. I actually had the Plague Farmer here, I think, when I did that. Yeah, this was the army. This is the army. I did minus 3.6 smite and Kugi with this. But I failed at the last boss. Maybe I failed at the last boss because I didn't have the safe pilot. Now it's actually the same army, isn't it? Now it is the same army. I already did some minus 3.4 bosses with this one. So if my chickens are not leveled enough, whelps could be a replacement. Yeah, whelps are quite okay. Chickens are really strong though, but there are some uses for whelps, definitely. Then you might use like whelps and quillboar, maybe instead of these. Possibly, anyway. Whelps can go towards the boss or help clear the bridge. But they very, very rarely do that. Well, we have the black whelp tunic here, so maybe we'll give it a go with that. I have tried Ghoul, but Ghoul doesn't work well enough. I leveled everything evenly, so the biggest differences come because now I'm starting to have some rares, and then they're 2 levels ahead of the uncommons. It was just such a delicious hit, I could not ignore it. I cannot find the abomination. I was trying to cycle, see if I could pick up the abomination, but I actually failed at that. That went poorly then. I was like, surely the abomination is just coming, but it was the exact last card. Which was the only way for that to backfire, was if the abomination is the exactly last card. But it was. But no use crying over spilled milk. Let's prepare the next assault better. The downside of the black whelp tunic. Getting also... No, I really thought they wouldn't have another mini coming. Ouch. Yeah, many things went wrong in this one. Hey, sometimes that's how it goes. We'll do better on the next attempt. Yeah, we're getting a little bit too swamped to survive. Boom. Duckmeat, when did you transfer from young Guardian to old Guardian? I mean, I used to be just Guardian. But then there was this some kind of upstart Counter-Strike player who took the same nick. I couldn't figure out, like, why would they do that? And so then when I started streaming, I changed my nick a little bit. Let's try again. How old? Old enough, but not too old. I'm older than that. But there are also viewers who are older than I am. Okay. Let's see. No. That hurt. Okay. Why is the abomination at the bottom? Why? Why is the abomination always the last mini? Ouch. Well, that was painful. At -3 point something, this is starting to get a little bit difficult. On the other hand, I have already established that the same armor works with everybody. So that's a start. Did I... for a moment I was scared that I put it too close to the egg. But luckily I didn't. Burn all of those down. Alright, where are you going to be able to mine? How do I stop the Tauren? Probably need to use an abomination. I need to take the stone now. There, now I have the stone. Okay, now life is looking really nice. Now I armored an egg. Sometimes you armor up some eggs. That's just the way it goes. Send another one. Burn them a little. Let's send some chickens. Now we actually get to armor the abomination. No, we armored the abomination, but then it died. No. Time to farm some plagues. No, missed with the... No. That's a bummer. Well. Now this is bad. There's all that mining. Will I be able to armor the abomination? Yes. But will it help? No, because... No! I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed here. Boss is at half health, but now I'm not able to progress anymore. We hit those from the air. Get some chickens to defend here. Sadly, I need the abomination to defend now. My favorite move, but I have to do it. No, 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 no. I know time is running out. I can see that. "18 seconds won't be enough." Nope. We're out of time. Can't get to the boss. I mean, it's a respectable draw. How are you playing Deadmines already? Time zone. Yeah, it's well past midnight. Also, you can change the time zone of your device. So then you can get the new dungeon as early as the Australians. But not earlier. Because it's only the time zone that you can change. So of course people in Australia have been playing this for like 7-9 hours. But it is past midnight in Finland as well. Okay. Let's take the Mighty Stone. We got the whelp here, so the whelp is going to help me handle all of that stuff. But again, I have to ask where abomination? Now we can armor up the abomination. But did I armor it up on the wrong side? I did. No, then we lose. Okay, we lost. Tough. I needed to put it on this side. Oopsie. Yeah. When you're pushing up, you can't afford mistakes. Well, you can actually afford some mistakes, but a single mistake can also easily kill you. You could reset the ancients, but they're going to another deck making changes. Well, I mean, the relics, they reset once per day, and you can think of it like that. There's a random roll for the relics that you get that's only done once per day. But then within that random roll, it assigns you relics that are legal for your deck. So if, for example, I have no stealth minis and I add a stealth mini, then there's a chance that the relics will change because my traits have changed. So It's about changing the traits in your comp. So that way you can try to fish for a powerful relic. I don't really do that myself. I don't bother, but yeah, it's possible. It's when traits are added or removed from your comp that relics can change. Alright, let's see. Okay, there we go, there we go. We get the abomination in, and we actually managed to make it armored. That is beautiful. And we get this plague farmer in, which means that we're also going to be... Alright, let's roll. That's looking pretty sweet so far. The living bomb out there. With the chicken. No, the device bandits. I forgot the bandits. Well, that's a bit more than I wanted to. I need to cycle back to the... Try to cycle back to the miner. Okay, I managed to do that. There's a nasty execute, but I have double shamans. I have double shamans healing up. I'm ready with the chickens for the Tauren. This time for sure. Everything's going so incredibly well right now. There, nothing too special. About here. Okay, we do get some chickens in now. It's chickening time. Domination, I'm not ready. But we get whelps, so we're actually ready. We can even armor up the abomination now. Wonderful, wonderful. Whelps will handle that. Yes, they will, they will, they will. Now we have a safe pallet coming just in time. Chickens are ready to meet that. Abomination in. Go team, go, go, go. This is a win. It's absolutely a win. There's no way. There's no way this could be a loss. Wonderful. Oh no, Deadmines weak again. It is indeed. But hey, we just did the first boss at minus 3.3. There's hope. Don't fast miniske. Stealth chickens. Who doesn't want stealth chickens? Okay. Well, this is not the start I wanted. But we can make it work. We can still make it work. All I need is a bit of gold here. No, I was too late. Alright, well that was a pretty miserable opening. But it could have been worse. Guess we're still alive. And we have a living bomb coming. Was I too greedy? I was a little too greedy. Ouch. Alright, alright. Close, but let's play a little better. Yeah, like, level 3 isn't that hard, but the problem is that when you make a deck that handles levels 1 and 2, then you're going to be in trouble on level 3. Like, it's just because you have to have weaknesses somewhere in your deck in order to get through. Alright, let's go. What do I have here? I have Miner. Miner is good. I can also get the Abomination in, and I can make it armored. Okay. That's looking good. Reasonably good anyway. Another Abomination here. I'll make that one armored too. Then I'll need the Living Bomb, but I have the gold. I can do the Living Bomb. Here, did you see how good the Armored Abomination was against the Griffin Rider? Because the Griffin Rider just couldn't get enough damage through. There should be one now. Should. But you know, should and would build no bridges. Chill for a moment here. Everything's looking so incredibly good here. Boom. Yeah, the Armored Abomination, because like I don't have a lot of anti-air here. But Griffin Rider is eventually going to start shooting at the Armored Abomination. And it's going to take ages to kill that. So that same thing has happened to me many times when I have played this map. Like, I take their tower, and the Griffin Rider is there, and it starts shooting at the Armored Abomination. And it shoots at the Armored Abomination until the tower is actually rebuilt, and then the tower kills the Griffin Rider. But I've done that many times on this map. When White King attack Kugi, yeah, Kugi has a huge attack. Like chickens, you just can't send them in. But here the problem now is that I'm not sure if I can handle the third map. I only have 2 attempts because I messed up on once on Cookie, so that's gonna be tough. Some levels. Increasing damage. We will take the steady shot. Because like you can absolutely lose need to RNG. And then you want multiple attempts, so that if it was 1 to RNG and 1 to bad place, then well, I only have 2 attempts. So can't afford any mistakes. See what we've got. No, I put Talnos too far away. Then it was charged. Okay, that was a mistake. And that's a mistake that I'm going to pay for. It's a mistake that I will pay for dearly. I even oh, that was just sloppy. Okay, we're dead. That was that game. Fun game. Good times. But I'm dead now. That one mistake and then it escalated a little bit and then we died. Yeah. Well, that's how easy it is to lose at Sneed. What do you think by Epic Griffin? Yeah, absolutely worth it. Griffin is a great unit, and you won't be able to get many epics. Like, it will take years to get all epics, so it's going to save you lots of resources. The epic core, the 8000 arc energy. Alright, another attempt. Lost the chickens, too bad. It's the problem that I can't prevent the... I probably can't prevent the Molten Giant from getting copied. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I can't prevent the Molten Giant getting copied. Well, I mean, I'm not completely out of tools, even though the Molten Giant gets copied. Now I guess I am, though. I did rely on the Abomination surviving. Well, then we died. Ouch. I struggled so hard at the beginning that I could not prevent the Molten Giant copy. And then... well, that was it then. But obviously we were doing this with terrible relics at more than -3 levels, so it shouldn't be winnable. But obviously it would have been fun to win. So I'm actually going to use the same army with everybody. The same army works with everyone. And I already cleared a -2.3 with it. So, definitely viable. That's it, that's the army. even that would have been doable if I had just played better. And that was minus 3.3, which is totally crazy. You just don't go into minus 3.3 without a lifesteal or something. Why not more spells with Talnos? Because I'm not really relying on Talnos to get this done. And I wouldn't, because Talnos isn't that strong. Especially in these maps. There are so many ways for Talnos to die. You don't want to go all in on Talnos getting levels. Talnos can be occasionally useful because Talnos is anti-air, but overall. And what do you mean by 2.3? Well, I have average. Well, I have average level army level of 20.7, and I completed a level 23 dungeon, which was 2.3 levels above my average army level. So it wasn't even the first red dungeon that you go into, it was the second red dungeon. And the one that we tried a moment ago, that was the third red dungeon that you would go into. And when you're pushing up, because dungeon difficulty keeps increasing when you win, until of course you reach level 30, and then it's all good. Hey, Bruno Scholar, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. But when you keep pushing up, then obviously because of the way the scaling works, pushing up very much is impossible. Because every single level is 10% more damage and 10% more health compared to the previous one. So when I'm doing a dungeon at minus 2.3 levels, I'm already like 25%. I'm giving a handicap of 25% to the opponent. And here we're giving a handicap of almost 40% to the opponent. Like, those are pretty crazy numbers. And it only gets worse from there. With lifesteal you can push maybe even a level more than this. You can actually push one level more. But that's like the top tier relic. But we're quite clear on what the army is for this dungeon. There might be something, especially with Talnos, because Talnos itself is anti-air. I'm using Safe Pilot largely for anti-air. Which means that specifically with Talnos there might be something a little bit more that could be done. Maybe this could be the Quillbore. That would be a little cheaper. But with the others, because the leaders are not doing much of anything here, you probably don't want to deploy either of these leaders, so then it's just the army that's doing all the work. But yeah, we did get all of that testing done. So I'm going to make the first guide video of that dungeon, and more heroic guides probably next week. I got Core Call the Ravenous testing done. I spent a couple of days on that. I killed it like 10 or 11 times. And I'm super happy with the way it turned out, although of course YouTube comments already say that it's terrible. But that's always the case. Anyway, it is one of the most difficult heroics, and I did it more than 2 levels under, so I wasn't able to find anything even close to those levels on YouTube previously. But yeah, that guide is on YouTube already. I think that's going to be all for tonight. I'll get to work on the dungeon guide so that I would be able to get that out tonight as well. They're quite time sensitive. Then we'll see what we'll do tomorrow. Something fun, I hope. So yeah. That's it, and How do you feel about burn versus stealth talent safe pilot post nerf? This talent is quite awful. I think coming in hot was the better talent before the nerfs, but now it is clear that Gnomish cloaking device is better. Coming in hot was nerfed really hard. Funny how they nerfed coming in hot more than Gnomish cloaking device in practice. Less in the numbers themselves, like the damage was reduced less in this one, but because much of this damage was moved to be delayed, then in practice this is quite bad. But I don't have the Gnomish cloaking device on this account, I only have it on the other account. But I'll get it soon because I managed to get Safe Pilot to rare, so as soon as it pops up on the grid, then I will change. But yeah, that's all. Take care everyone, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.